Moon versus Lin. Our first match today in the WGL May Pro Qualifier. The semifinals here in the top 4. Our list of players today is amazing. We're gonna have so many great games today. I certainly at least hope. Moon, the greatest night elf in the world. And especially in this matchup, scary! Has only been beaten a single time, I believe, this year by an orc. That was by Fly in the WCAA thing. Other than that, all of the horde has fallen before Moon. Lin, the best orc in the world, but in this matchup sometimes doesn't seem to find the best answers. Oh, I missed the item, by the way. I'm sorry. Well, by process of elimination, we can say that it was either the belt or the flute. Everything else he would have kept. Keeper comes in pretty early. Of course, Keeper with the Ancient of War creep at the Merc. Pretty lucky that he was spawning there, I guess. And the expansion is coming up. Keeper was uncontested on his way to level 2. Pretty solid early game here so far for Moon. What do we have in the main? So it's Expo into Hunter's Hall. So it's going to be a late tech for Moon. Perhaps even going for Merc soon. Berserker is a big help. Mirror image on level 2. Wow. No crit on the blade. I haven't seen that before. Usually it's Windwalk into crit, into mirror image. Is he gonna play without crit? Thank you, Snowman, with a 3-month resub. Well, well, well. Blade Mav's gonna see the expo in a second. Oh no, he doesn't check here. Are you serious? Mirror image doesn't make sense on this map. There's lots of there's tons of positions to scout, but it seems like he hasn't found the expo yet. Grun is just hiding here. Also seems to be a little bit of wasted time. Oh, Blade Master might be able to grab the item here. There's no dust on the Keeper, so he can't easily entangle and prevent the last hit. Steal. Nice thing about mirror image early is, of course, also you can break out of entangle very early into the game. We do have music, but I guess it's pretty quiet.
A player's forces are under attack.
That should be better. Taking quite a long time here. Moon patiently waiting for the Windwalk to run out. There's still tons of heal cells on the blade. 2 grunts from the main. 1 grunt is still over here. I think he still hasn't seen this tree.
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper with a circlet. Not too bad. And now staff towards the expo. Ah no, into the main. Oh! He's stuck! Ah, but the treants. I always forget about that. Force of nature gets you out of trouble. I think mirror image is such a cool spell. I think we should buff it a little bit more. Not much, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe what's the mana cost right now from mirror image? It's 90 mana, right? 90 mana. I think we could put it to like... Did I say 90? No, it's 100 mana. I'd like to see it at 90. I want to see more mirror image. Yes, Bulgarian Moon is of course not exactly accurate, but there's this bug with Moon sometimes. You guys know. You guys know. You're not. You've seen this before, I imagine. So expansion is coming.
A town is under siege.
Early Windrider. Shadowhunter with Hex, Windriders, Shaman. This is the new build against Night Elf. Not super new. Like the last 2 months or so, this has been popular. Played very well, especially by Fly. And we're continuing to creep. Oh, Mundo. Heading over. Knows where Lin is going. And what he wants to take out. Maybe not going over right away. Lots of experience on this Keeper. Getting quite quickly very close to 4. Love the items in the Alchemist. Armor and evasion makes him very tanky. And also armor with the Lionheart of Stormwind. The only way to buff up armor on the Shaman. It's a big deal. Not just for the Shaman, but for everything. Speed Scroll. Heal Wave. No Serpent Wards. Whoa. Whoa. Isn't that super dangerous against hunts? Second Speed Scroll. Running away. Man. That was just a Creepjack with 4 hunts and an archer. And it looked so scary. We do have crit now for Lin, by the way. Early tier 3. Okay, I think this music is a little bit too loud.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Lin trying to go for the fast Tiny Great Hall Expo doesn't feel like he would be able to set up a normal counter expansion, as Moon would just come to cancel it, and I think that is a pretty realistic prospect. Moon going into more and more archers and upgrades. Double berserkers are strong, but can also die fairly easy. And do not benefit from upgrades. They have 1 armor. I wouldn't have known this. Nice staff. Moon making sure he's not going to take too much damage against the Hex build. Very important against this new Hex or returning Hex on the Shadowhunter. Having the staff. But no Serpent Wards. I'm worried. Normally you need the level 2 Serpent Wards to be able to cut through the Huntress front line. Moon was looking here if there's maybe an expansion, but no, no expo. Tier 3 about to finish. Jeez. Wasn't Moon at 50 supply just a second ago? Now he's at 67. If Lin throws down the Tiny, how the hell is he supposed to hold this? Moon spent all of his resources though. Doesn't have enough. Should sell that item, in my opinion. Yep, for the scrolls. Getting more upgrades. Oh my god, this army is so strong. Well, only 1 upgrades. 2-1 is where it starts getting really scary. And 2-2. Ultra strong. Yeah, Twisted Meadows. Night of spawning with the Merc Camp and expansion coming up uncontested. Hard to come back from that early game as the Orc. I imagine if this... What? Pit Lord 3rd? I've never seen that before. Howl of Terror, 30% damage mitigation, so basically removes 2 attack upgrades and a little bit more from the hunts. But It's unrealistic to expect that the pit lord will be able to get into range of the archers with that spell. If Lin gets high levels, if he gets 5, 5, 3 levels, he's gonna be ridiculously strong. And if there's a map to do it on, I guess it's this one. So not going for the tiny play, but rather tier 3 rush, bloodlust, triple hero. That's such a big army though. And you can see the howl only had 2 hunts. Nothing more. TP away. Only able to kill a single huntress. But lots of damage also dealt. Hunt's low, few archers low, berserker. Most creeps are still on the left. These camps right here. Very valuable. On the top right there's also some. These 2 camps, but these 2 camps are basically the only ones. So if you go top right now to creep, you are giving up the more juicy part of the map. But Lin is giving up the juiciest part of the map. Does not feel strong enough right now to contest Moon. At 80 supply. Not going tier 3 surprisingly. I think he's going to do that very soon. Second armor upgrade coming in. We're going to have 2-2 on these hunts and archers. And there we do now have the tiny. But that means the pit lord isn't creeping with the rest of the bunch. That is definitely a problem. Cleave level 2 with bloodlust can be crazy good. Oh, and the wisp scout. Good timing on this. Plus, Moon also smelling a possible creep over here. Ready to creep jack the bottom left. That's exactly where Lin is. Row the Magi and Intelligence Tome. Very good for the Shadow Hunter. Moon has superior vision thanks to Ultra Vision. Oh, and that's a rough position right now. Windrider dies instantly. And the Kodo AI bugging out. And Kodo goes down as well. That's 9 supply. 8 supply, I mean. Gone. Oh, the pit lord. He might be dead. He has a heal pot, but yeah, he has shield. Let him go. It's only level 1. He's gonna be back soon. Tier 3, I imagine now. Yep. If Lin had 15 more supply, this might be looking really good for him. Then again, grunt upgrades are pretty low. But he's just losing units all the time.
Players' forces are under attack.
And I like that Moon also brings the wisps. So he has detonates against the shaman, against Shadow, against the bloodlust. Purges quick, but not quick enough to save the grunt. Even tried to use the bloodlust. Moon. 80 supply, 1,400 gold. Next expansion here. The Moon Meadows game is beginning.
Players' forces are under attack.
I'm not willing to call this game over yet, though. If Lin gets the crazy levels, this hero combo can be completely insane. He's just gonna give up the expansion here, it seems. Maybe he should have crept top right. Maybe Lin should have given up bottom left and crept top right, and there get the 2 camps guaranteed. Hard call to make, though. And that wouldn't change the fact that Moon would have expanded up here. I think ever since the early game. Ever since the level 2 here and the expansion coming up without contention. This was a very tough game for Lin. Twisted Meadows specific though. This won't be happening on the other maps. TP out. How much can Lin kill? 1 unit. And he forced the heal scroll. And now he gets the red camp. Going for Mirror Image 2. No Kodo upgraded Aura yet, by the way. Oh, Wisp detonates. Ooh, hit pretty well. Everything low mana for Lin. Item? What was it? Staff of Silence. Against the Alchemist, it's good. It's not insane, though. What would have been the best item here? Pendant of Mana, I guess? Cloak of Flames. Ooh! No, wait, that's the wrong camp. Pendant of Mana, is there anything better? Yeah, I think Pendant would have been best. Amulet of Spell Shield? Nah. You have Purge anyways. Like, you have enough ways to keep you safe against Entangle. Pendant of Mana is also getting nerfed? Question mark? No. Pendant of Energy is getting nerfed. Pendant of Mana doesn't really matter. We basically never see it. But the Pendant of Energy nerf is going to be really, really good. Oh, guess what, by the way? Alchemist has a Pendant of Mana. That's pretty good. He is so tanky, man. Holy shit. His EHP must be like 2,000.
A town is under siege.
Orb of Darkness for skeletons? Eh. In theory, if you can kill a lot of archers one after the next, but that's very unlikely in my opinion. Blade Master doesn't even have crit 2, doesn't have good items, plus Archer Micro, plus Alchemist, plus Scrolls. Blade Master can't even kill archers fast with Blade Storm. There's no way he's killing them fast without it. Alright, Lin has an expansion again. Alright, Lin. Against 100 supply. 100 supply hunts and archers. 3-2 upgraded. This is the way this game was meant to be played, boys. Hunts and archers, 100 supply. Moon is of course richer than God. Is he transitioning into anything? Chimps could actually be pretty good. But they don't have upgrades. Did he not lose anything? GG. Moon gets ahead in the early and never lets go. Lin wasn't able to find the comeback and swing the momentum around. And that was a very one-sided map 1. But I think that may be the only map so one-sided. Twisted, if the Night Elf gets off to a good start, is very hard for the Orc to win. On other maps, Keeper won't have such easy Merc Camp access. Keeper won't have such easy level 2. Won't have such an easy expansion. So, for the rest of the games, might be looking very different. Our second map is about to begin. You always remind me of Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman? Really? I don't see the resemblance, but okay. Isn't that guy like 55 years old? I'm turning 30 next year. Oh yeah. I'm kind of worried, guys. After map 1, it seems like Moon still has Lin's number. How was their recent encounters, by the way? Let's look it up on War 3 info. A phenomenal page. So historically pretty even. 12 to 19, 39%. But the last 5 encounters all went to Moon. The last win for Lin wasn't even so long ago, actually. Half a year ago, in December. Okay. But if we look throughout, what is that, the last 10 or so matches, definitely been going a lot in favor of Moon. And this right here, this was a pre-keeper, I believe. Yeah, Moon, it's no surprise, it's no secret, I should say, is crazy in this matchup. Looks most of the time unbeatable against ORC. A matchup that is oftentimes very strategic, that requires very specific builds, perhaps a few mind games as well. I find it so impressive, like, so many Night Elves, they play the Keeper Hunt style, and you know, chat likes to meme, oh, Night Elf, such an easy race, just Keeper Hunt's expansion, just mass tier 1 units, just get upgrades. But then you see these mediocre Night Elves, or even somewhat strong Night Elves play this style, and what happens is, the Orc plays passively, doesn't lose too much in the early game, gets level 3 Shadow Hunter, gets a heal scroll or 2, and then the Shaman plus Serpent Wards just completely destroy the Hunts and the Night Elf. And oftentimes it looks very Orc favored, but Moon just exactly knows what to do at what time. Strategical mastermind. I think that's the reason why he's doing rather poorly against Undead at the moment, because there's not so many brilliant plays you can go for. It's mostly about micro. It's mostly about winning the fight. We might see him against Undead later. If Moon and 120 should win, they will meet. Here comes our second map. Echo Isles. This certainly won't be mass expansions. This certainly won't be an easy merc camp to start off with for Moon. Serpathos with a 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Very generous of you. I just noticed, by the way, didn't enable this thing.
A player's forces are under attack.
There it is. Boop. Alright. So, Blade Master starts off with the first creep, going for the item circlet. Oh, Moon very quickly with the creep towards the natural. Denied one of the creeps with the Ancient of War at the first camp. That's not supposed to happen. It's gonna make the level up for him a little bit more difficult. Grunt is in to harass. And the Blade Master, despite the speed scroll, is too late. Might be able to get the archer. Will be able to get the archer. Oh, but with the ensnare on the Grunt, perhaps that one is even in trouble. Great items on the Keeper here for right click. Same for the Blade. Wait, no. Just circled. And I asked this question already yesterday. Why are the orcs not going for the fast shop build anymore? To put pressure on the Keeper and to make his life harder. I guess, though, his life is kind of hard. 188 experience only. Not receiving the level 2 because he denied the first creep with the Ancient of War. And honestly, that is a big mistake that's not supposed to happen. And this costs him dearly now in this early game. Second circlet for the Blade. Typical Keeper play when he's getting chased by the Demon Hunter, by the Blade Master is buy a Telestaff, pull the Blade Master out of position on the map, and then Telestaff to your units, and then creep up there, and there get the easy level up. Grunt's very early looking for the APs already. Everyone knows this is a dangerous strategy that the Night Elves can go for nowadays. Smart play by the Blade. He's not just stupidly following the Keeper around. He knows the Keeper can just staff onto his army. But he doesn't see the Huntresses because of Shadow Meld. Moon wisely waits for the Blade Master to pass. Oh, but the Blade Master returns! The game sense by Lin. But Moon is reading that play also and hides for a little bit until the Blade Master is gone again. Dude, these guys are playing with 400 Warcraft IQ right now. In the meantime, when you don't see the Keeper, you have to be afraid about your Grunts. The Keeper at this point could have been creeping this, and then with level 2 and a couple of Huntresses could be going your way towards your main. So, very hard to play safely and get things done as Orc in the early game in this matchup. Here comes the expansion now. A lot later than on TM, but of course the tech is much faster instead. 1 of Mana Steel for the Shadow Hunter. Pretty good. For the Shadow Hunter and against the Alchemist, it's actually pretty nice. And here comes the Shadow. Can the Blade cancel this? He's got decent items. Keeper Staff is not ready right now.
The town is under siege.
But the hunts with the normal damage. Ooh, it might be close. It might be close, you guys. Not close enough. Moon wisely leaves the hunts behind, ensures his expansion is coming up. I think Lin has to creep with the Shadow to 3. Open up the natural, and then with the Serpent Wards level 2, has to take a favorable fight towards the enemy expo, and then counter expand in the meantime. We've seen that plenty of times before, especially on Echo. Oftentimes works well. Blade with his own Telestaff, but he can only hope to cancel the Entangled now, not the actual tree. Shudder playing very passively. Peon's coming out pretty early. But with the hunts kept at home, there's really not so much aggressive potential for Moon. Again, with Ultra Vision, he has superior vision. What's he going for? Entangle on the shaman. Forces the purge on himself. Last hit, importantly, there goes to Lin. Double level 2 level ups for him. Lots of serpent wards. One grunt though, very close to dying. And a shaman as well. Scroll of speed. But the shaman still goes down. Grunt trying to be saved. Huntresses have returned. Where's the Blade Master going? Was chasing after the alchemist there for a while. Seems to be safe now though. And the grunt is also going to be lost. No hunts went down, I believe. And an early counter expansion. Lin not going up to level 3 yet, and then taking a good fight, and then counter expanding. No, doing so much earlier. 37 supply with an early burrow. Isn't that what Grubby always does on his stream? The 3rd burrow at the expo? No, wait. The 4th burrow at the expo, I mean. One to 0 Versal Allied after this? Yes! Correct. Shadow's levels are lacking somewhat behind. Keeper with level 2 only. Really can't do that much. Oh, Blade. Wants to see some items here. But there is a Sentinel in the perfect position. Item is over here. A circlet. Would have loved to grab that. Oh, gets the Agitome. Value.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Tower coming up. Expo coming up. Moon already in upkeep though. Question is the scrolls. Who's getting the scrolls? Really big deal. I'm extremely surprised that neither is going towards the shop yet. Oh, Blade Master gets the last hit, but not the item. And now he might be in trouble. Oh, but the staff. Beautiful use of the staff. That was important experience that the alchemist didn't receive, but he did get the Pendant of Energy.
A player's forces are under
Currently
attack.
still in its overpowered form. Everything here is pretty hurt. Good thing he has heal spray. But it's only level 1 heal spray. Moon Juice is looking pretty good. No shop yet, no clarities. Scrolls. Lin gets 1 heal scroll, but he can't afford the second one. He's too broke. Lin's army also very hurt over here. Almost level 3 blade. Pretty sure he's gonna go into mirror image again.
A player's forces are under
Then again though, his mana is really low right now, so maybe rather crit. I feel like Windwalk 2 really doesn't do much anymore. Map has been mostly explored. By the expo standing, second Darmo upgrade is finishing for Lin. I would like to see him not be greedy and just go into upkeep right away. Because Moon, he's ready. Gets to level 3, has the double scroll. In the marketplace we have a big mana pot, by the way, which has insane synergy with this pendant. Lin still not going into upkeep. Dude! Ah, 600 gold, Lin. Tier 3? In the face of an attack, he's going tier 3? Are you kidding me? Now into upkeep, finally. Okay, okay, here we go. Lin expected the push to come towards his expansion, but it's coming towards the main instead. Shop down. instantly.
A player's forces.
Lin needs to remake it right now here. Has to be mirror image, right? Ooh. A lot of orc units going quite low. All these hunts look rather healthy if you ask me. No preemptive mass serpent wards placed before the fight started, which is normally the way orc wants to have fights occur. The heal spray is gonna be big! The heal scroll, I mean. Not using the mirror image either. Quickly. Shadow has tons of mana though, what the hell? Now it's time for mirror image. No. Going for the keeper! Grunts all very hurt. Lin didn't remake the shop yet. But keeper has to staff out. And with a few purges, maybe he can get some kills. However, it's nighttime, so there's no reveal here. Now comes the shop. Alright, Lin holds. Lin holds. Tier 3 is almost finished.
A player's forces are under attack.
He doesn't benefit so much from tier 3. It's only really Bloodlust that does much. Not even Lightning Orb is like really good. Oh, so many kills missed because of Shadow Meld. Oh, that's a big one here. The Berserker. Moon still with almost 1,000 gold, spending some of it now. Did not go tier 3, by the way. Got new scrolls, though. Mercs from the camp. Lin now fighting far away from his main. Again, very few serpent wards only. Oh my god, that hunts. Oh, Shadow Hunter snipes it. Shadow mana is extremely low. Big flank over here. Moon is making this tough for his opponent to micro. Alchemist in trouble. And Tango slows down the Blade Master, but maybe not enough! Alchemist goes down. Blade Master levels up to 4. And Lin finds himself with a supply lead. Well, that supply lead quickly disappears. Moon now feeling wrathful after that hero loss. We do have double Witch Doctors. That feels like it's overdoing it. Tier 3 is finished. Wait, was this shop cancelled earlier? Somehow? That's a big deal. If the shop was standing, this would be so much better. And the shop is getting cancelled again. Pit Lord again! What the hell? Oh, and this main base now is in trouble.
A player's forces are under attack.
Didn't he remake this shop earlier? This is changing everything. This shop not being ready changes everything. The main is taking severe damage, even without an alchemist. So many archers. 2-2 upgraded, of course. Lin returns. TP out. Does the burrow fall? Oh, the repair not quite enough. Should have pulled more peons out of the burrow, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now Lumber is so low. Lumber is basically non-existent. Lin is supply blocked. It looked like Lin was taking control after getting that alchemist kill, and suddenly Moon finds 1,000,000 kills. Keeper somehow is still only barely level 4. Oh. It's a battle for the heal scroll. They both want it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Goes to Moon. 1 heal scroll, 1 protection scroll. That lightning shield is doing a lot of damage to the grunts. Level 2 Pit Lord. Good items. Really good items for him. Lodge remade at the expo. Sentry Ward's now really good to see the movement of the opponent. Helps Lin a ton.
A player's forces are under attack.
Altar. Not really that important. If Lin loses a hero, I guess it's game anyways. Or he has to tavern revive anyway. Alright, Lin comes home. 17 supply lead for Moon. Almost maxed out at 80.
Under siege.
Is he attacking now, by the way? No. This is pretty all in by Moon. If this push gets deflected, I think Lin might be in a very good position. Pitlord going in deep for the Howl. Lots of minus damage here. But where's the damage for Lin? And again, no shop! Lin needs to have a shop here, but he doesn't. Very few Serpent Wards only. Placing them in an interesting arch, but kind of out of position as well a lot of the time. Pitlord was in trouble there. Moonso with 77. Lin falls back towards the expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Needs more mana. It's all about mana here. Heal spray versus heal wave. And Serpent Wards. Heal scroll committed. This grunt will still fall though. Howl of Terror on the hunts, not on the archers. Finally the Shadow Hunter returns. The Alchemist only has one more heal spray. For a little while. Oh, Shadow Hunter might be in danger of getting surrounded. Going deep with these hunts. This could be a lot of losses. Level 4 Alchemist has one more heal spray now. 80 supplies still. Moon doesn't seem to be losing anything. Keeper getting focused. Does he have another purge? Yes, he does. Has to TP. Ooh, a crit there could have been dangerous. Lin holds on. At great cost. One archer wasn't even grouped. Moon has too many units to group them all. Blade Master towards the middle. What can he get? Everything's out of stock for another minute. Next heal scroll in only 60 seconds. And the protection scroll was stolen by the blade. Martial Spirit, thank you for the 19-month resub. Can he go for Bloodlust? Yes! The Bloodlust will be done kind of at the same time as the heal scroll becomes available.
A player's forces are under attack.
If the Pitlord gets to 3. If Lin gets one more level up on all his heroes, he becomes insanely strong. Moon, though, it feels like he is already insanely strong. Alchemist mana, however, very low. There was plenty of moon juice still for the Alchemist. Also, still no shop for Clarities. That doesn't seem like the best macro by Moon. I think he should have had a shop a long time ago. Torrent Totem. This base, man, shambles. Alright, Master Training is done. Not that many grunts. Pretty tense game now. 20 supply lead still for Moon. Blade Master far away from the action. A lot of the units are. I think he's spreading them out against the Wisps, I suppose. Moon is going into the towers, into everything. This is an all-in pretty much from him. Oh, the Pitlord in trouble, and the Alchemist also has to TP out again. Pitlord will fall, though. Does he have time for the normal revive? Well, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have an altar, so he has to go for the tavern. Might be another scroll for Lin. Again, the sentries see where Moon is going. Very valuable. Moon still with the supply lead. Blade Master gets the next invul. He needs one for his Pitlord. But Lin isn't finding the kills. Lin isn't finding the kills. He's not getting the experience he needs. Moon, by the way, still not taking. Finally with a shop. Lin trying to come in with the flank.
A town is under siege.
Doesn't even have a mana potion on the Shadow Hunter though. Not much mana really. Alchemist has plenty of heal spray. Mining being disrupted. Keep below fire.
A player's forces are under attack.
The first Tauren is out. But the main is being lost. Well, there's not much gold left, to be fair. Not much at all. Maybe Lin should just fall back to his expo. Losing the burrows here will hurt though. And losing... Oh, you can't make Torrents without Fortress, of course. Yeah, that's also... That also hurts. Wouldn't walkers be good, by the way? Just like 2-3 walkers for Spirit Link?
A player's forces are under attack.
Lin has a big army. And he's getting the next heal scroll. Does Moon have a heal scroll? Yes, one. One only. Okay. Whew, it's a crazy game. I would love for just peons to be parked in here.
A town is under siege.
Scary orc army. But the bloodlust can always be dispelled by wisps, of course. Sentries. Kind of... Yeah, this sentry saw the movement of Moon. And Lin is not going for the kill here. As Moon was getting ready for the counterattack. Okay, wide open space. And in we go. Pit Lord taking a lot... Oh my god, so much damage on the Pit Lord. Has to invul. Has to invul. Oh my god, the Pit Lord's just melting! And he didn't even use the invul. Pit Lord down. Torrens in focus fire, also dying pretty quickly despite 7 armor. TP out by Moon once again before he loses too much. This fight has been marvelous for him. What a magnificent trade for Moon. And as so many units of his are about to die, that's when he TPs out. And he saves all of them. I'm not sold on this Pit Lord, you guys. I think any frontline hero that is not a Blade Master with mirror image just melts. Shadow is level 5 now. Level 3 heal wave, but he's so low mana. Oh, the Expo. The Expo is lost! Hold on! No more mining for Moon. Purge on the Tauren. Lin re-engages. So low mana though, it's crazy. Trying to run away. Trying to block with the mirror images. Purge, but probably still the kill on this Tauren. Oh, Lin re-engages, realizes the archers are busy in the back with the illusions. Smart play by Lin. Is gonna get 1 or 2 kills. I think it was only 1 Huntress. Supply gap is closing. Double healed scroll for Lin. We have 0 for Moon. Another healed scroll is ready in 15 seconds. Doesn't wait for it though. Lin needs to load up his burrows. He doesn't really need lumber right now. What's this peon doing? $3,000 gold left for Lin. We have 2.4k left here. Tree of Eternity takes forever. No Nature's Blessing somehow throughout this entire game. 27 minutes and counting. Pit Lord about to be 3. Blade Master about to be 5. This is what I was talking about. 553 hero levels would be crazy. Pit Lord again, focused heavily. Level 3 heal wave helps though. Breaks out of the entangle with the invul. Shadowhunter has barely any mana left. Heal scroll used. And then has to retreat still. Lose the Torrent. That was the last Torrent, he can't remake them. And the low level crit, it's starting to become noticeable. Hitting only for 100, it's not very threatening. The Windwalk. Oh, wait a minute! He misclicks the staff! Misclicks the staff! Doesn't save the Alchemist, but rather a useless Huntress. Oh, and he doesn't have money for the Tavern Revive. Doesn't even have money for a normal revive. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the misclick that could cost him the game. And now we got the levels. 5, 5, 3. Is it Cleave 2 or Howl 2? Cleave 2. Scales much better. Keep her close to 6, by the way. And there's no cancel against Tranquility. Oh, it's a lot of damage against these buildings, man. That's a lot of damage. TP back from the blade. He's just gonna right-click this down. No, TP out. I think Moon could have right-clicked this down, but it was a little too hot for him. He didn't trust it. Can you not staff purged units? For like half a second or something, at the very beginning, you cannot staff purged units. Yes. So, perhaps it was a forced error by Lin. Man, the second map is crazy. This is exactly what I was hoping for between these two. And he can't get the Alchemist back! He can't get him back! Lots of Shaman, but very few actual fighters. But the missing front line is being provided by the Mirror Image level 3. Mirror Image level 3! I'm not sure I've seen this before. The missing crit hurts, but the Mirror Image with the... Oh, and here comes the ult. Here comes the ult and there's no cancel. No cancel for the Tranquility. But Tranquility runs out. And now the units are vulnerable again. There's a bit of mana still left on Lin. Not much. Uh-oh. The Pit Lord caught in a bad position. And blocking him with the Shadow Meld Huntresses. The Alchemist is back. Back from the altar. I guess he did somehow have the money to revive him. Lin now. He has to Tavern Revive as well. He doesn't have an altar yet, I believe.
The player's forces are under attack.
Crazy game. The Mirror Image Lightning Shield is so cool. And when it's triple Mirror Image, it's not that easy to kill right away, but... Tranquility. 60-second cooldown. He cancelled it! Tome of Retraining. For the Hex. Must be for the Hex. So what's the build now then? Heal Wave 3, Hex 2. No more Serpent Wards. Well, I guess you need Heal Wave 3 and you need Hex. And level 1 Serpent Wards don't do anything, so... Makes sense, I suppose. Man, this is an amazing game. Yeah, Blizzard, if you're watching, Tranquility 60-second cooldown. Maybe a little strong. Maybe a little bit strong. I have no idea who's favored here. But Tranquility gets cancelled. And I guess now we have the answer. Now we have the Hex. And the Cleave is starting to kick in. Look at this Pit Lord go. If he gets the right angle, he's doing lots of damage. Lin, has he finally weathered this storm? With level 3 Mirror Image and Lightning Shield and triple hero with Pit Lord with Cleave, retraining into Hex against the late game Tranquility. This game has had it all. And I think it's not nearing a close now. Keeper was in trouble there. So many purges still left. Lots of Shaman. So many spells. Chasing now with a speed scroll. He's going all smork. And if he gets this hero kill, this must be his game. He'll spray to try to keep him alive, but it's not good enough. The Shadowhunter finishes him off with the Chakram. First hero hits the deck. And Moon now has barely anything left. That is it. That is it. The triple hero 554 crazy strong at this stage in the game. And the Alchemist will fall as well. And it's only a matter of time here before Moon calls for the GG. 1-1. And people say this matchup is boring. How is this matchup boring? That was amazing. Great, great game. Also, a map, though, that favors Lin. Moon had map control for a crazy long time. If it had been any other map with more gold mines, Moon would have easily expanded. On Equiles, it's not possible to expand twice. Can Moon still be beaten even if he gets to 3 bases? Not sold on the Pit Lord third. He's not... If he gets to 3, he's crazy. If he gets to 3 and you can protect him with Heal Wave 3, he's crazy strong. But if you don't get those level ups... In the earlier fights, we saw how he just got entangled, focused, and like every volley was like half his HP bar. Super cool, though. This is a new development. I hadn't seen this Pit Lord third before. And in theory, the cool thing about the Pit Lord is he should be playable everywhere, in theory, because on small maps like Echo, Night Elf can't expand again. So he has to keep fighting you. So you kill more and more units of his over time, finally reaching level 3 Pit Lord and level 5 Shadowhunter. And on big maps, you can just creep the Pit Lord to level 3. Maybe. Maybe. 2 masters in their craft here are facing each other. Dude, we are more than 1 hour into the cast already and we only have had 2 maps so far. We are gonna be so late for ESL Open, by the way. How about TC third? TC can be really strong if he gets to 3, but the problem with TC is before level 3, he's pretty weak. And before level 2, he is just complete trash. Whereas Pit Lord level 1 has a really good 1-point wonder in Howl that always does well at all stages, unless your opponent has Endless Dispel, which Moon doesn't have. So he starts off well on level 1, And on level 3 with level 2 cleave against the mass, he's also really strong. So he has a much better power curve than the TC does. What about a hairdresser? Ah, not yet. Someday. That was a great game, though. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So, off we go. Map 3. Winner here claims match point. Where are we going? Concealed would not surprise me. And concealed it is. So, remember what I talked about last game? How Moon, with all of his map control, of course couldn't expand on Echo. On this map, you certainly can expand again. And on this map, there's no opportunity for your opponent to counter-expand your third base. This is the late game advantage for Nidal on this map. Like super, super late game. But it is strategically very important. If that last game, like the first 15 minutes of the last game had happened here, Lin would have lost. Because Moon would have just expanded again. And then Lin wouldn't have had a chance. So, this game is going to be harder for Lin. Lin is going to have to get up probably his counter expansion quickly. And then become strong quickly. And have a fight good enough that he can contest the middle of the map. Oh yeah, the overlay isn't quite right. Now we got it. Claws for the blade. It's the start he's looking for.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, how... I didn't even... I was so confused. Why is there an illusion here? It's the mirror image first build again. That was really popular on LR for a while. Then faded out of existence again. And now it's back. For scouting. For harass. And also helps with creeping. This is the new Lin build, you guys. Skipping crit for a long time. Oh, sneaky AP. Is he looking for it? He doesn't see an expo. That's very suspicious. Oh, that's also what the illusion is super good for. You can scout across the map and still be at home with your blade to defend. Ooh, but this AP is finishing. He sees the main. Okay, he sees a text, so it's not like tier 1 mass APs. It's just single AP. But the AP is finishing. Three grunts here. See the AP. Probably too late. And that's one grunt down. That already hurts. On Echo Isles, he was scouting for these APs like crazy. Here, he wasn't. Mirror image gonna see the expo timing. Wait, is he gonna telestaff onto it? Oh! Look at that play. Bit of a mistake by Moon, maybe. I think you should have been able to cancel that telly with the entangle.
The player's forces are under attack.
But that's very cool, regardless. Oh, the lodge is getting cancelled. Shadowhunter comes out with Hex first. Feeling very brave. Oh, entangle right away. Speed scroll Hex though. Gets him away. Grunts have no choice but to just watch how one AP can completely throw everything off. Oh, Hex focus again. Breaks out of the entangle. Oh, that could be the kill! That is the kill! Mistake by Moon. Somehow not expecting the next Hex. And now there's a Wind Rider as well. Expo coming, but severely delayed. AP still standing. Lodge still not ready. Double Wind Rider. Grunt's going for the Archer. That makes sense. They needs to get his heroes back into the mix. And here they come. And now it's Hex plus Wind Rider. But the AP is doing a million damage against this Wind Rider. 100 damage per hit. Whew. There's more Hex. Alchemist is standing there. He's just man fighting the blade. Oh my god, does he kill him? Oh my god. Heal self. Okay, he's fine. Smart also by Moon to not run away with the Alchemist. He was dead anyways. May as well just fight back. Missing the AP was certainly a mistake, but beyond that, this game is very well played by Lin. Where are the grunts? Did he lose both the grunts? Well, one died here. How is this 34 supply? He only has 2 Wind Riders and 2 heroes. Specialty, you can heal air units at the fountain. They do not aggro during daytime. Finally the first shaman. Oh, this repair is extremely expensive though. Making a war mill in the back. And Tree of Life is basically ready. Wind Riders healed up again. This should be the time now to break this contain.
The player's forces are under attack.
But it's not like there is no way out of this for Moon. The transition is ready. The expansion is about to start entangling. Lin knows this, of course. Oh, TP forced. Lin isn't weak right now. 2 Wyvern plus Hex, that can lead to a lot of kills.
A player's forces are
Is he trying to get the experience here with the unit? Oh, the Wind Rider. That's a lot of damage. Ogre Trap! What's the big item? Legion Doomhorn. Amazing drop. It's always a roll of the dice at the red camp. It's either amazing or trash. Entangled isn't finished yet. A lot of time can be bought here. Altar being remade. That seems like Lim wants to go tier 3 again then. You do need an altar to go to tier 3. Not for tier 2. I wonder why that is. There must have been some weird ass meta where Blizzard decided that you need altar for tier 3 but not for tier 2. Moon going into upkeep very quickly here. 52 already, but hero levels are very low. Keeper not even level 3 yet. But with 1 kill he gets there. Again, no serpent wards by the way. And that's the kill. Boom! Level up. Wind Riders. Oh, get the cancel just barely. Whew.
a player's forces are under
And
attack.
also barely saved. So here comes the tier 3. Seems very late, however. 1 Wind Rider. Lost. Wait, did he lose 2? No, he lost 1 Wind Rider.
Player's forces are under attack.
What's the game plan here for Lin? Counter expansion, yes or no? One on the blade. I imagine we'll be seeing mirror image prioritized again from this point forward. How cool was that mirror image mass lightning shield the last game, by the way? Scroll the Beast for Lin is not bad. Not a big mana though. Torrent Totem. 1 base Torrents? Well, it's cancelled though. Oh, and still no reinforced defenses! It's cute after the armor upgrade. That is pretty greedy. And then it's getting punished hard. That one mistake. Not seeing the AP in time. And Moon, ever since then, in control of this game. Suffered losses because of how well Lin played even from behind. now. It's looking truly dire. Brought the dust, otherwise this could have been a Huntress Shadow Meld wall. Going for the Keeper with the Hex. He needs the crits now. Here's one. He needs another one. Ah, didn't get it. Moon gets out. Moon is going tier 3. He's gonna have marksmanship archers soon. Orb. Pot him, perhaps.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tiny Great Hall by Lin. This is the greedy attempt. He may realize that he's far behind, and this may just be a desperate play by him, hoping that he's not gonna get pressured here for a long time. But Moon is on his way south. Got the big healing. Not too bad. He was getting hero focus quite a bit already this series. Then has to remake a lot of infrastructure. A single grunt only. The front line, I suppose, again has to be mirror images. Expansion barely started mining.
Forces are under attack.
73 supply for Moon. This looks like an easy fight. Or can Lin do the impossible? He's trying to buy some space. Buy some time for his expo. Trying to distract with his, honestly, small force. Is it crit 2? Oh, okay. He goes crit 2 this time. Lin actually has a ton of gold. Didn't even realize this until now. More than 1,000. But this expo is certainly a goner. 2-2 upgrades with marksmanship on these archers. Crit level 2 here might be with the intention of killing heroes. But it's hard to do that against heal spray. Here comes the bottom third.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Moonstone, and Staff, and Orb. Moon at 80 supply. I like that he keeps one ring on the Keeper as well. That is kind of the only way to lose this game. Lose the Keeper, maybe then lose more heroes, lose the entire army. As long as the heroes don't die for Moon, this game should be his. Qualifier boots for the blade. That is good. But I have a hard time seeing that it's good enough. Middle crapped. Moon pushing again. That's the easiest expo of his life. Even a shredder. If he brings the Shredder to a fight, he's not gonna survive the first volley. It's just so much stuff for Moon. Jesus. Alright, in we go. TC, third this time. And look at him melt. Basically 3 volleys for a Torrent, 2 volleys for a TC. Blade Master is the tankiest of the bunch, and you might be able to get the bottom kill. No, there's a staff. Yeah, this game is over. GG! 2-1 for Moon. How would this game look if he scouts the AP? If he scouts the AP, he kills the AP. He's probably gonna lose one grunt trying to kill the AP, but maybe the Blade Master could get the deny on that kill. And that still would have been better, definitely, than having the AP come up. Rare mistake. You're supposed to scout against that as the orc. But even Lin makes mistakes. Match point now for Moon. Who's he gonna meet in the grand final? After this first semifinal, our second one is gonna be Law Lion versus 120. An outstanding Night Elf versus Undead match. Where I'm also gonna be very interested what Law Lion especially is gonna be playing. I think I got a pretty good idea of what 120 is gonna do. But that's gonna be for later. Lin playing triple hero all the time now? Is that what we can glean from these games so far? Pitlord, TC third. Playing dual hero also has big benefits. The Shadowhunter can make great use of high levels. If he gets to level 6, of course you don't go ultimate, but you go triple Serpent Ward or triple Heal Wave, and also 1 level of Hex. That's really strong. Blade Master, especially with the mirror image build, is also really good. I wonder, should you nowadays only go 1 point in Windwalk? Has a lot to do with the map, of course. The bigger the map, the more incentive you have to go Windwalk level 2. But late game, both Mirror Image and Crit provide a lot more, in straight up fights at least. Did Light and 120 already play? No. These games will be played subsequently. So we're gonna get to see all of the action. Yeah, I think the issue in that third map was quite simply the AP. Which is a shame. Such a small error can lead to so much. And that is, of course, the class of Moon. Punishing one mistake so heavily. Like we see from many of the great players in the world. Happy also a player who stands out in that regard. They're taking a moment here to start their next game. I imagine one of the players asked for a break. And that's only understandable. This game has already been going the series for 1.5 hours, so it's basically going to be at least a 2-hour best of 5. It could be a 2.5-hour best of 5. So, yeah, we are going to be very late to the ESL Open. But early rounds, you know, we can survive not seeing those. Neutron's going to be joining me later this evening for ESL Open at around 9 p.m. probably, depending on when his match is finished. He's playing the W3 Clan War first. Grid for the ESL Open. There's no grid yet. It hasn't started yet. It starts at 4 p.m. in a little more than an hour. So far, only 40 players signed up, but that's probably going to increase to like 80 to 100. That's normally the amount we have. Happy is going to be playing today, and if I heard that right, Happy is either playing Night Elf or Random today, or maybe Human. So, definitely going to be playing off-race, Happy. Of course, last week, he off-raced Night Elf, and he won. There's just nothing that this man cannot do. Who won game 3? Moon. Moon won game 3. Moon is up by 2-1 right now. And needs one more map. Prize money, by the way, is quite respectful. Respectful? No. Respectable. Here in this qualifier. More than $500 for first. 280 for second. 140 for third and fourth. So almost 1,500 for this monthly qualifier. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And of course, qualifying points. But as we pointed out earlier, Moon, Lin, Loliot, they're already through. Same for 1-0. He's already qualified as well. It is these 3 players right here, which are battling for one slot. There's going to be a tiebreaker event to determine who gets to qualify. When exactly that is, we don't know yet. All right. Seems like the players came back from the break, and our game is about to begin. 2 minutes. And then we'll have the 4th map between these 2 titans. So far, the games haven't disappointed, but it seems like once Lin makes a mistake, even if it's just a small one, the game kind of ends. On Echo Isles, he made some small mistakes and still was able to win, like letting the Pit Lord die with Invul. One that I remember, not ensuring the shop rebuild in his main quickly enough probably was another mistake, but it wasn't very big ones. Missing the AP that's coming up outside your base, that's a big mistake. If Night Elf doesn't make mistakes, they win. Lin 1.30. Yeah. Dude, 1.30, Night Elf could make a ton of mistakes, and they very likely still would win. 1.30 Night Elf versus Orc was completely insane. It was so broken. At the moment, though, I think this matchup is pretty balanced. It's hard for the Orc. It's a hard matchup. You have to play very precise, and you have to know how to play and what to do. Very similar, actually, to the matchup against Talons back in the day. But if you play very well, not very imbalanced. Lin himself said that he doesn't feel that Night Elf is favored in this matchup anymore. But yeah, certainly still a difficult matchup where you need to know exactly what you have to do. Justice for Orcs having it easy versus Undead. Don't agree with that at all. Playing Orc against Undead, well, at least the triple hero style, is really hard. Playing Farseer TZ Expo is pretty easy. But playing triple hero Orc style against Undead is not easy at all. It's a lot about creep routes. You have to know when to hit your power spikes. But that's not our matchup here. Night Elf versus Orc, of course, here continues. Nobody's switching races. That is something that normally TH and Infi reserve for themselves. Very rarely, maybe 1-2-0. But, you know, the Koreans, they're tryhards. They're very good-mannered. And here's the early shop finally again. I haven't seen this in like a month. The early shop with the Blade Master to pressure the Keeper right away. It's mostly been normal barracks build again. But here we have the shop one more time. This, of course, will delay grunts. And this build can be dangerous against AP pushes. If an AP comes up, you basically have lost with this build already. Because your grunt numbers are so low, the amount of pressure that the AP can put on is just insane. So you need to make sure really badly that you don't allow APs. But with Concealed being in very recent memory, I imagine Lin will be looking out for that this game. Hefty Sneeze, thank you for the 5-month resub. Peon Scout sees the Keeper. So Moon was playing with the anticipation of this being the build by the Orc. Oftentimes Night Elves go for a greedier creep at the Tuskars. That creep can be heavily punished by the Orc. Ah, okay. Just a supply trick. Of course, I was like, what is this? Yeah, this creep camp can be punished. Blade Master can pop the speed scroll and run over to the Tuskars right away and steal a last hit. And that's a very big deal in the early. And the benefit of this build also is the Blade Master doesn't creep the claws. Doesn't take so long to creep the claws and then go for the items. So he can put pressure on the Keeper quicker and delay even level 2. But a very early counter expansion is coming up. So it's... The builds keep varying here by Moon. Do you see? Sometimes it's tech first into Expo. Sometimes it's Expo first into Hunts. But I guess this is the same as it was on Twisted. Hunter's Hall, into Expo, into Tech. And that makes sense against this build by Lin. There's no grunts to put pressure on anywhere. Lin has to make sure he's not allowing APs to come up. Wow. How fast is Lin with the cancel? Oh! You can hide back here. I didn't know that before. And Lin will have to continuously scout against this. Grunt comes out, goes on a little scouting mission right away. Doesn't see anything. And that's the Keeper now reaching level 2. And the expansion is almost done. So this game, it seems like Lin will have to get a very fast counter expo up because of how quick this Tree of Life is. Keeper leveling up more and more, but he's still kind of far away from level 5. Level 3, I mean. So Shadowhunter comes out. He's gonna have very valuable camps to creep over here or over here. This camp is definitely a risk. But the Blade Master putting pressure on the tree. Ooh, wait a minute. Is he close to dying? Entangle. Could be his end. Oh, Lin! Speed scroll, runs away. Moon was trying to time it, that he gets level 3 here at the perfect time, then levels up, level 2 entangle, then comes out of the shadows and kills the Blade Master. Nice attempt there by Moon. If he shows his Keeper earlier, Lin will just run away right away. Oh, and here comes the Telestab. Oh boy. That's one easy kill on the Grunt. And possibly even the level 2 Shadow denied. Oh no, Shadow still gets level 2. Alright. But the expansion is also coming up. Oh. He didn't eat a tree. For some weird reason. Can that get punished maybe? Oh, another Grunt went down. Keeper was chasing down the Grunt, so that's 2 Grunts down. I was asking for the fast shop build once again, but this game is not working out too well. Big item for the Alchemist. Heal wards. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Very good for recovering after a fight, or very good for very greedily creeping. I don't think I can get this cancel. Nope. Man, things are not working out for Lin in this game. And staff up from the Keeper again, but it is not for creepjacking this time. It's for the second middle camp. Moon getting both middle camps. Very valuable. Oh, Scourge Bone Chimes on the ground! Oh, imagine if the Blade had just come in there and snagged that. That would have been glorious. Normally we see the expo over here. Is there a specific reason why Lin puts it here? It seems like over here it's better, isn't it? The Hunts have to commit in deeper to attack it then, whereas here the Hunts can just stand over here. Shadow's gonna get level 3. No Hex build this time. Going Serpent Wards too, so very strong now against the Huntresses. Blade Master is a sad little boy though. Level 1 only, no claws. And the Alchemist basically level 3. Got the first heal scroll as well. Much earlier shop this time. I like that. In some of these games I felt like the shops were pretty late. Especially Clarity is missing on the Alchemist. And here comes the first push.
A town is under
Moon at
siege.
60, already strong. And that should be an easy cancel, perhaps, on the expansion. But Shadowhunters here. Serpent wards are being set up. And with aggressive purges, might be able to get some kills. Trying to aim for the Great Hall cancel. Oh, does he have the damage? He definitely does have the damage. How much is Moon gonna lose for this, though? 2 units down. TP out now. Gets the cancel. And, okay. 3 archers, a huntress, and a TP. That was very expensive. But worth it, I imagine. Oh, also the heal scroll. Okay. 3 archers, huntress, and heal scroll. And he needs a bit of heal ward to recover. Yeah, that did not come for free.
A town is under siege.
Lin quite aggressively into the main. Some Moonwells could be getting taken out, are getting taken out. Forgot about the pillage, unfortunately. That could be a big help now. Is he getting it now? No. Too late, I guess. Oh, he doesn't even get the Moonwell! And loses the Grunt. Having no Hex now against the heal spray is problematic. Blade only level 2 now. Oh, it's another Grunt going down. Good focus fire by Moon. 2 Grunts traded for 1 Huntress. Not a trade that Lin really can afford. More than another full minute here for this expo.
The town is under siege.
More Grunts, more Shaman. And Moon back up at 67 supply. Is there scrolls in here? Yes. There is a heal scroll. And since there's so many towers at the expansion, I guess Moon may want to just go for the main base instead. That seems the more prudent thing to do. Bring the Wisps as well. This could be the push to kick Lin out of these top 4 or not allow him the finals. $23 supply lead. 2-2 upgrades on the hunts. Double scrolls. Doesn't even pop the protection yet. This just seems like it's way too much. Even has a heal ward still. Expo's finally mining for Lin, excuse me. But the supply numbers are the big problem. Needs a Witch Doctor here just for detection. Shop gone. Lin needs a new shop back here. Moon could be expanding now if he wants, could be taking tier 3, but he's doing none of that. Staying on tier 2.
A player's town is under attack.
Oh, okay, 2 kills for Lin, it's not too bad. What? That hunter's not in range? Maybe she is. Lin has to get back to his expansion. The two towers they are supposed to defend it don't survive very long. And then it's time to go for the Great Hall. Ooh, it's a lot of lightning shield. Archers have to move. Damage decreases. Oh wow, the peon killed the heal ward. But it's too much damage. Moon gets the kill. And then it might be a TP out. Oh no. Oh yes. He was considering staying in, but no need to. And he didn't lose that much. Almost still at 80.
A town is under siege.
Rough game for Lin.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now, the game is pretty easy for Moon, it seems. Just prevent the expansion from coming up again. Keep on massing your hunts and archers. Grun's doing decent damage with the lightning shield, but good. Good heal scroll also from Moon. Never dropping below that 70 supply mark. Whereas Lin, below 50 here even. Hoping for a hero kill on the Alchemist, but there's a big invul and there's no hex to fear this time, so it's very easy to calculate the damage in. Especially considering the Blade Master is only level 2. Not much damage to fear from him. And now everything's dying. That's it, GG. Moon wins again. Crazy in this matchup. And all in all, rather convincingly.